I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is
the Family Showdown! Welcome to a weekly episode of, shall we say, shenaniganery?
We never say that.
Sure we do. We do now. Welcome. It's time for board games and all the things surrounding it. Or board game adjacent, or just zany and wacky. How about it? How are y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. So what are we doing tonight?
We're doing all the usual stuff.
We don't have a usual.
That's true, we don't. Let's see what we got going on tonight. You guys want a sneak peek what we're going to do tonight?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
I don't even know. I know one thing we're doing for
So we're going to go over all the games we played. We played only 6 games, but that's because...
6 great games.
That's because school startery's happening.
Yep.
We'll talk about the new game, but that's one of the 6 games we played, so it kind of it's a twofer.
Right.
Then we do a her, 5 on the spot, and then through the cracks.
Ooh.
Through the cracks.
Okay. I'm liking this.
That's what we're going to do tonight.
Mix it up a little bit.
That is what we're going to do tonight.
Do
so let's get cracking.
Go.
All right.
Yeah.
What did we play?
What did we play?
So like I said, we played 6 games. I don't think you played any games without me this time.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So just 6 games. I'm ranking them this time.
Yep.
And we're going
Mix
to
it
go
up.
from my least favorite to my favorite.
Always.
So one thing that we're doing, or trying to do, attempting to do, is I took all the games that we currently own,
Yes.
and I put the last known date that we played these games. And then I sorted them from the ones we played least recently to the ones we played most recently. And we've been kind of going back and grabbing some of the ones we haven't played in a long time. And by a long time, we got some games that we haven't played for like 5 years-ish. So we've been grabbing a few of those. And some of those are going to appear in this list.
Woo woo.
And we're starting off with one of those games.
We are.
It's I rated it a 7. It used to be an 8. I bumped it down. Because it's showing its age just a hair. Showing its age
I'll
just a
refrain
hair.
from comment.
And that is Dice Town.
What? How is that showing its age? Just
Dice
delightful.
Town. Well,
This
it's
is
got dust on it. That's one reason it's showing its age. So we cracked out Dice Town. We haven't played it in 5+ years. It was fun. But modern games just have a lot more going on, and this one just kind of.
Yeah, this is just so like computer technology anymore. Is it 6 months old? So old now.
It is.
This game is not that old. What year did this game come out?
12, I want to say.
11 years old. Ancient.
No, it's more older than that. It may be like 7 or 8. No, 2008. I think it's 2008. It's not showing.
Good heavens.
It's not showing it anywhere, but I think
it's a teenager.
I think it's 2008. I remember maybe 2008.
Okay, let's just say that.
Anyway, so Dice Town.
It's a modern board game.
What?
I'm just saying it's a modern.
It
board
is.
Game.
So Dice Town, you're rolling dice, and they're like poker dice. So they have like 9 through ace, and you're building poker hands. Oh, 2009.
2009. There you go. See? See?
Building poker hands, and then based on those poker hands, you can visit different shops in the store, and it's just a point-sality victory point thing. You get points for money, you get points for gold things, you get points for cards, you get points for deeds, you get points.
Can I just say that this has some of my favorite dice in a board game, period. It's just really cute. Like, they recessed the picture and then painted them, so the paint's not going to fade out of them. And it's got the what is it, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King, Ace, right? That's all the sides. Well, no, that's my favorite part of this game. It's
I think there was a game called Shooters that came out ages ago that's just playing poker hands with dice. I think it's straight.
You know what? But these do something
Is it
besides
Straight
that.
Shooters or something like that? There's some old game that
I don't know.
uses
This was
poker
funny
dice.
because it was. I don't know. I just think it's fun because it's an element of the game, but it drives the game, but it's not the game. You know what I mean? If you get a crummy hand, you can still do a lot of other things, and you're still building up a bunch of stuff to try to. I don't know. I enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun.
I gave it a 7. It's not like I hate the game. It's just I don't love it anymore.
We've heard your scale.
But we also played this one to death when we had it way back in the day. It's one of the games we played like all the time. So
it is.
And we got the first edition. I think there's a newer edition, and by newer I mean like 5 years old. I mean, there's a newer edition that came out at some point. But yeah, we get the.
Yep, Trogdor, you're right. This is one of the games that has just been a long time since we played it. And like Hunter just said, when we first started playing this game, we played it a lot because we did have a lot of fun.
We did a Board Game Blender episode about this.
Would it play better with more? Yes, maybe. I don't know. I like it with...
With 2 players, you get a lot of stuff.
You get a lot of stuff with 2 players, so it's kind of crazy. That like it just ramps up really fast. But the more players, it gets a lot more competitive and crazy. So I mean, it's one of those just.
I don't know if we've ever played with more than. I don't think
4.
I think we never played 5. It goes up.
I
to
don't
5.
think we've. I don't. If we did it, it's been a while.
All right,
but
that is Dice Town.
Heck yeah, Nathan, it's fun.
Number 6. It's all right.
What?
All right, let's move on to my number 5. It's the new game. I said we got one new game. We're not going to do the new games because we're talking about it because we already played it. But we haven't played our copy technically. So it's still technically on our shelf of shame because we played the infamous, nay notorious Tommy's copy of The Search for Lost Species.
Oh, that was Tommy's? Oh, that's right, because we got our copy like the next day.
Yeah. So we got our copy and we haven't cracked into it yet. But yeah, I like it. It's like a re-theming of... Get this out of here. This is done.
I thought you were ranking them.
No.
Oh, you don't care. Okay.
Yeah. I've been doing this for 20 years and you forget how it works.
Years.
All right. Search for Lost Species. This is a re-theming of the Search for Planet X. You're looking for the lost species on a little island. I like this one more because you move around on a map, which is more interesting to me than just doing a logic puzzle. The other one, you don't really move. You just kind of, you're going around in a circle, but that's really just keeping track of your time. This one, you actually physically move around the island and do things, which I enjoy more.
That was cool.
It has some cards that give you superpowers and things like that, in-game scoring, so there's more going on. I give this one an 8. I think I gave Search for Planet X an 8 as well, but I like this one slightly more, just because there's more going on. It's more interesting. I like the animal theme. You seem to like the sci-fi theme better.
I like the Search for Planet X a little bit more, but I really enjoyed this one as well.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it again. I think we played the advanced game, I want to say. So I don't know what else we could do that's different. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. It seemed to go really, really fast. Like the game went really fast.
I think it felt that way more because there was a lot of movement while you're thinking, because you were actually moving around the board and stuff. Planet X, there's only the sunlight or whatever that was moving around. Remember?
Right.
You aren't moving per se.
No, you're thinking of something else.
Search for Planet X?
Well, the
search radius changed, where you could the search zone. That's really the only thing that shifted on the board.
About that, yeah.
But
I like this one
because
you actually have a physical map and you move around on the map and do stuff. So it's, if you want to go explore areas, you actually have to walk over those areas.
Is you on the cover? I don't know. I can't.
It's one of the.
Probably. It was one of the.
I don't know. I have to get scissors to open it. It's got the stupid tape on the side. I hate the games that put tape on the side, but that's just we have to cut it to open it up. But yeah, I don't know. So anyway,
Cora Lou says that she hasn't gotten her copy of this yet. That's craziness.
We just got ours last week, maybe.
Yeah, she did a super pre-order thing.
Well, Canada, live in the Arctic wastelands. It takes a while to deliver things.
Oh my goodness! Please come down here and smack it. It'd be great.
Hey, I would rather be in Arctic wastelands than 108.
Preach! Let's go visit Cora.
How much was it? 108 today, I think it was?
109, I think.
109? Okay.
One of my coworkers said.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
All right, moving my number 4. This is a game I've been wanting to play forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
You like this more?
And I finally got to play. I'm the boss.
Okay, this game was ridiculous.
This was laugh out loud funny. This game, I laughed so much. I got destroyed every game, and this is a game where I'll never win. This will be a game that I'll never win. This is my werewolf. The same thing. I'm always the first person to get killed. I'm the last.
I was working with you. Tommy was. I don't know what you were doing, Tommy.
You were almost never working with me.
I tried to, but then Carl caused problems. I'm just saying.
So I'm the boss is I guess a take that almost roll and move ish kind of game. Basically, you're trying. Basically, you roll and you move your little dude around the board, kind of Monopoly style. But you land on a spot and it shows a deal that you have to negotiate. So you have to have so many different investors. You get so much money, and as deals go, as more deals are made, the deals get worth more and more as the game goes on. And you have to make a deal. You're like, okay, I need you. You need 4 investors, so you need to get people involved in the deal. And there's take that cards where you can send people on vacation and they fly away. They can't be in the deal. Or you can throw a card that says, I'm the boss, and you take over the deal. Now you're doing the deal, and it's just crazy. Take that insanity, laugh out loud. It is chaos
because you can, even if you're not involved in the deal, but you just don't want the deal to go down and you have cards, they'd be wheeling and dealing. And I'm like, so-and-so's going on vacation. And just out of nowhere, it's like, boom, throw a wrench in the wheel. They're like, I have a replacement. Oh, so-and-so's cousin's coming instead. And like everybody starts throwing stuff down, and then out of nowhere, somebody else entirely is like, I'm the boss and I'm taking over this entire operation, and just, it was fantastic.
It is hilarious.
So funny.
You have to take that. You have to negotiation.
Oh, it's crazy.
You have to backstabbing. And
you have to expect
all sorts of stuff.
Pure chaos. If you go in with no expectations of winning, I think you'll have the best fun.
So
live play, we couldn't.
It doesn't play well 2-player, so we'd have to have more people to play. But yeah. So this is a Sid Saxon game. If you don't know this one, it's from 2004. It's an older Sid Saxon game.
Dice Town was old.
Out of print, crazy out of print. I saw it at the Dice Tower Flea Market, Dice Tower East, and I grabbed it up.
Yeah,
I think I got it for like $5 or something. It's worth way more than $5, whatever I paid for it. Whatever the pink sticker is. Tom got rid of his copy, I guess. Even though it doesn't say stolen from the Dice Tower.
I don't think it was in the library.
No. Anyway, this is Tom's old copy.
But
anyway,
super duper fun.
I'm the boss. A hilarious game, but you have to be in the right mindset because it is brutally mean, like brutally mean. But it's laugh out loud funny mean because you, like Rebecca says, you negotiate this complicated deal. It's like I got 3 people involved and we're all doing this and we're dividing it all up. And out of nowhere, I'm the boss. It resets the whole. Well, it doesn't reset, but now he's negotiating the deal, and it's hilarious. Anyway,
it was wild.
I liked it. It was fun. I gave it an 8. I'm the boss. All right, so moving on to my number 3.
That game is
This is another one that we haven't played in ages. Another one that we played to death back in the day, but we haven't played it in a very long time. But this wasn't our choice to play this. A friend came over and he suggested it because it's a game he likes. But we haven't played it in years and years and years.
Oh, yeah.
And that is Lords of Waterdeep.
We have the expansion box is what we keep it in nowadays.
Lords of Waterdeep.
So, this is so much fun.
I forgot how good this game. This is a good game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But we haven't played it, gosh, probably 4 years maybe.
It was quite a bit. It was quite a while. And it was very sad to discover that because this is another one of those that has that time warp thing. I feel like we had played it more recently than we had.
And it was super easy to teach. I mean, I taught it in less than 10 minutes. So it's a super easy game to teach.
So much fun. Oh, it's tall. It's a tall box, but look at how slender it is. It's a very slender box.
It's half, maybe 2/3 the thickness of a Ticket to Ride box, but yeah. But it's they don't make boxes this size really anymore. We have a few games that are this size, but not many.
It's kind of impressive nowadays to look at a box like this and go, "There's a base game and an expansion in this."
Yeah. So this is a D&D themed worker placement game where it's one of those games where you start out with just a few worker placement spots, but players can build buildings and expand the spots that you can go on, and the people that build them get a little benny when you go to them. It's got intrigue cards that are kind of, some are beneficial, some are take-that-y kind of thing. Lots of player interaction with the intrigue cards. But you're trying to solve basically contract fulfillment, worker placement, contract fulfillment. The expansion adds more worker placement spots, and it also adds a place where, there's more worker placement spots, but you get corruption, basically.
Well, yeah, because those spots are stupid good. You go there and you get like double the stuff of the regular spots.
But you get corruption, which are negative points. But there's ways to shed the corruption before the end of the game, which I mostly did. I used a lot of corruption throughout the game, but then I was able to get rid of it. You did a good job of getting rid of it. I got rid of most of it. Won me the game, so I think I won.
Did you?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you did.
Pretty sure I won. Anyway, Lords of Waterdeep, good one. Oldie but a goodie. Give that one an 8 as well. All right, moving on to the 9s. We played one of our new go-to favorites. We were looking for a game to play, and we played it recently, so I knew the rules, so we pulled it off the shelf and we played Clank Catacombs again.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Clank Catacombs.
This is becoming like you said, a go-to game. This is so much fun. This is this is the regular Clank killer for us because this is like the ideal way to play Clank. You're actually exploring as you go. Things can change. You don't know what's in the catacombs, so you can't see the whole board. You're exploring it as you go. Like, there's places where you might turn tiles, and wow, it's so much fun. And it's got all the clinky goodness of the other games where you've got the, the deck building element and everything else. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
We were just kind of almost burned out on Clank.
We really were, because we played it a lot.
And this one just revitalized it. Like, I love the fact that like you said, when you play Clank, you know the board. It's there. You know exactly where the artifacts are. You're like, I'm going to go to this spot, and I'm going to get this thing, and I'm going to go here and do this. You basically can plan out your entire trek from the start. And then this one, you have no idea. You just go off in a direction and see what you find, which is really awesome. So I really enjoy it. Yeah. So I give it a 9. The other Clanks, probably 8. This one's
except for Legacy.
Well,
Legacy will always forever be
Legacy's
like a 10 in my heart. Yeah.
Legacy is a 10, but we can't play that one anymore. Although we do have it. We haven't revisited. You can play it
afterwards, right? Yeah. We need to do that.
That one may be going out since too, so it's on a preset board as well.
That's fair.
And my favorite game that we played is, and one that we played before, we played it at the board game. No, where did we play it? Board Game Geek Spring? Yeah, we played it there, and ended up buying it, and we finally played our copy of Revive. So
dang.
So good. So good. This might be my game of the year so far.
That's not.
Or is it last year's? It's a last year game, isn't it?
I can't remember.
It is last year.
Last year's game.
My favorite. Let me put it this way: it's the favorite game I played this year. It's not this year's. It's not a 2023 game, but it's my favorite game I've played so far this year.
It's pretty amazing.
It's really good. It's going to be way up my top 100 somewhere. Every time I play, I try something a little different. This one, I went like heavy into modifications, like little bump bennies you can build into your thing. I got annihilated the first time I played.
And you still were like, I love this game.
And I had so much fun. Great. And this time, I did the annihilating, and I had just as much fun. So it's
yeah, you did you like totally flipped that on its head when you played the second time.
Well, we played kind of late at night, and for whatever reason, I guess my brain was kind of.
You were wired and ready to go.
I was the first time we played at BGG, it was kind of late-ish.
It was definitely.
And no, I love it. So this one is
so last year,
kind of an area control, going up tracks.
Right.
Deck building. It's got a little bit of
It's got it all, man.
It's got a little bit of everything. It's a pretty heavy game, heavy Euro game, but it's a blast. It plays pretty quick.
It does, surprisingly.
Hour and a half ish, which is really it's got a lot of meat for an hour and a half game.
Yeah, it's growing on me. Each time we've played it, it's just gotten better to me. I like it a lot.
Oh, so. Love me some
Revive.
Which is my favorite game that I played, and maybe, like I said, probably the favorite game I played this year. Although I did play War of the Rings, so technically it's not the favorite game. Favorite new game I've played this year. How about that? I'll qualify it. My favorite new game I've played this year.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. So like I said, we're not going to go into any new games because the only new game we got was Lost Species, and we already talked about that. So we're going to jump right into our next segment, which is...
Oh, this is great.
All right.
We haven't had one of these in a little while. I'm excited.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'm excited. So.
Let me get my whistle here.
Yep, get ready. You guys know what a "rrr" is for. I can't imitate that sound nearly as well. I have randomly selected 7 board games. Hunter is going to rank them according to one of your choices. So give us a reason to rank something. All right. I know that sound clip always cracks me up too, Kabuki. I love it. So, what's a reason to rank something? Give us something that we like a qualification for rankings here. It is up to you, the chat. We're gonna make Hunter do it on the fly. You get no. It's all of the games are stacked over here. They're under a blanket. He didn't see me. I was sneaky. Ranked as if they were movies. Okay, I like that.
I think we might have done that one. a while back.
We have done similar sorts of things. Easy to silly pronounce. Okay, ranked by how easy to silly pronounce the names. That could be fun. How much you'd like the food that would be eaten in the game setting.
That's interesting.
I like that. Based solely on the cover of the box. You know, we haven't done a box cover rankings thing in a while. That was something we used to do a long time ago. That'd be fun.
It'll come up again.
It'll cycle back through for sure. You know what? I like that. That's so random. And if it doesn't have food, we have to imagine the world that it's in.
How much do you like the food that would be eaten in the game setting? All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I like that. That's just, you guys have such great ones. It's so hard to choose these.
This is going to show my lack of knowledge of food of different settings is what this is going to prove.
Not necessarily.
Lack of knowledge of the food in the different settings.
All right, guys,
is what this is going to prove.
This is going to be exciting because I'm trying to remember what all I have here. The first game is stockpile.
All right.
So what on earth would you be eating
on
the floor in Wall Street?
So here's the thing about the floor, the rapid, the high intensity trading jungle that is the New York Stock Exchange. I assume you can't eat on the floor. So what happens is you have to take a quick break.
Okay.
And rush to the break room or the eating area or your little office or your little cube or whatever you have at the stock exchange.
Okay.
And grab some food quickly.
Okay.
So what it's gonna be?
Office food?
It's gonna be crappy, like granola bars.
The vending machine food?
Yeah.
So those little peanut butter crackers?
The little crackers with the little scoop with the cheese.
Oh yeah.
And chips like the big giant boxes of little snack chips.
Right, or the grandma's cookies. They always have those in the vending machine, right?
So you're running to the vending machine, and of course you're in a rush to get back to the floor. So you put your money in the vending machine, and the little thing falls and gets stuck. And so you're banging on the vending machine I've got stocks to trade, and you're shaking the vending machine. And you have a heart attack.
So you don't actually have any food? Is that what I'm hearing?
So we're talking vending machine food, like a soda and some and a snacky cake, a honey bun, a soda. Remember when I used to do pictures of my executive lunches back from work?
Yes.
I'd have a soda, I'd have a honey bun, and I'd have a grandma's cookie, and that was lunch. So it's a soda, grandma's cookie, and a honey bun.
Okay.
To rush back to the trading floor so that you don't miss a trade.
Okay.
Currently first place.
That's some fine dining right there. Woo! All right. Oh, this ought to be great.
Snacky cake.
Vikings Gone Wild.
All right, well, here goes my lack.
Well, they have some food and beverages, I think, on the cover, don't they?
They got it.
Oh, you have just beer. I saw beer stein. Oh, yeah. The
beer? But it's
There's
food.
a bear.
It's food.
It's Vikings.
What do Vikings eat? What do Vikings eat? Hold on.
Reindeer?
I'm gonna look up real quick.
Wait, you can't. That's cheating, isn't it? Roast boar. I like it, Coralu. Wild boar.
Food.
It's like Texas.
Viking food.
Wild boars are everywhere.
What is traditional Viking food? Meat, fish, vegetables, and milk products.
Hello.
All right. So we're gonna have what I see is the old spits where they rotate the big giant pig.
Pig with an apple.
There's no apples in Europe, right? Apples aren't in. There's no apples in Europe. Were there apples in Europe? Europeans have apples.
You know what? Just keep moving.
I don't think they have
move
apples.
forward.
Did they have apples?
Anyway,
the big giant. Oh yeah, the stuff they bury in the ground and let it rot. Is that Norse? Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's go back to the roasted spit. So basically the big giant pig, the whole pig that's roasting on a big giant bonfire looking situation. That looks delicious. I ever tell you my whole Hogfest story?
Yeah, well, you've told me. You
are digressing.
I think
I've told the whole Hogfest story.
Oh my goodness. Yes, he did, Kabuki. Just keep moving. It's I know. It's
So
are you going to tell them about the whole Hogfest later, at least, so that we can move on with
all right,
this?
quickly, I'll do the whole Hogfest story because we're doing the whole hog on the spit.
Oh
so basically, I had some friends that were going to a LARP. They were going to a LARP in Georgia. They broke down in somewhere. I think it was in Louisiana, and they had to get the car repaired. So they got a hotel, and I think they had to stay overnight to get it fixed. And they go in to check in the hotel, and the lady in the hotel goes, Y'all boys here for the whole hog fest?
Now they wish they were.
So there you go. All right, whole hog. Nothing wrong with some good roasted pork. Definitely better than snacky cakes and ho-hos. And
snack cakes and heart attacks. Okay, so that was a really just the train derailed, went off a cliff. Now,
y'all boys here for whole hog fest?
I am intrigued what you're gonna have for Stop Thief.
All right. Here's the thing.
Okay.
If you're a thief,
right,
on the go,
right.
I don't know why this popped in my head, but I'm gonna go with it.
Oh no, I'm terrified.
So you're a thief on the go. You're sneaking about town, robbing different places.
Yes.
But you're doing it all night. You're doing this all night. You're running from the cops apparently. So you got to be very sneaky. But every once in a while you get a little hungry. You get a little peckish while you're running from the cops and robbing buildings. The first thing I thought of would be the perfect robber food would be a tube of Go-Gurt. It's portable. It's quiet. You know, Go-Gurt, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Go-Gurt?
Yeah, the one in the tube.
Yeah. It's a little tube of Go-Gurt that he has in his back pocket.
If he lands hard on his backside, he's gonna have Go-Gurt everywhere. That sounds like a really
so
bad...
like he gets a little tired. He needs a little extra, a little pick me up, a little extra calories. He whips out some Go-Gurt.
Thieves everywhere approve of Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt. So Stop Thief, the Go-Gurt, and gives you some little extra calories.
Red Robin. Sorry for the chat.
Red Robin, is that?
I like that.
Yeah. So, Stop Thief and his package of Go-Gurt. What would he drink? Oh, he'd have the little juice, the Capri Sun.
The Capri Sun?
He has a Capri Sun and a Go-Gurt. So he's on the move. He's running from the cops, and he has to have a little snack break.
He does sound like
he has his Capri Sun and his Go-Gurt, and he's ready to rumble. I don't like Go-Gurt, so it's last place.
Yeah, Camelback. I know. I'm like, this is an intriguing.
What?
It's funny because there's really only been one whole meal. You're like on the go, big city living.
These are very active professions here. There's a lot of movement involved.
Fair.
You're on the move. You're on the go.
9-year-old.
9-year-old.
All right, I can't wait. So I'm curious.
Oh, a Camelback. That's a good plan. Put some Gatorade in a Camelback. That's pretty good.
Ice cool.
All right.
Now, what direction is Hunter going to go with this? That's my question.
It's obvious. The whole game is about fish.
Okay, good.
So Ice Cool, if you don't know the game Ice Cool, you are some penguins that are skipping class, and you're going about collecting fish. Don't ask me why, but you're collecting
snacks.
Fish.
Teenagers, they're always
collecting
hungry.
Fish. So, raw fish? We're thinking, what would penguins eat? Some Arctic salmon? That's a little bit big, aren't they, for penguins? They eat something really small. Those little silvery things. What are they called? Little tiny silvery fish. They eat those.
Sardines?
I think. Maybe. I don't think it's called sardines. What's those little silvery fish that penguins eat?
Popsicles.
Popsicles. I like it. Oh, fish pops. I love it. All right, Corley, you get an assist. We're gonna call them fish pops because they're gonna be frozen fish.
Go-Gurt. Frozen yogurt. You guys are like gonna stick with this
Froyo,
yogurt
huh? It is definitely raw fish, but with Corley's assistance, they are definitely frozen. So they are fish pops. So they're like little fish that you can
fish flavored Go-Gurt.
Oh, that's almost as bad as what do they call that stuff they bury in the ground?
Lutefisk?
Huh?
Lutefisk?
Yeah, lutefisk. I don't know. Raw fish. I hate sushi, so it's definitely in last place. So. I love me a California roll, which is like not really sushi, but that's all I'll eat. That's all I'll eat. I prefer my meat cooked.
but only slightly. Your cows moo. All right. Mission Red Planet.
So
what are we eating on Mars, dear?
You think I'm gonna go the Tang route, right? And the prepackaged food. No. I'm going with potatoes.
Yes. Yes, thanks to
6
the best
straight months of nothing but potatoes.
Yes.
And
potatoes.
He said potatoes. Definitely potatoes. And you know what? The ketchup runs out after about 6 weeks, so the potatoes are getting nasty. Like, you ever ate a raw, uncooked potato? I guess it cooks them a little bit.
Yes.
It is so starchy.
It is.
It is. Oh, I can't.
Add a little salt and they're fine.
I used to back in the day when I worked fast food, I'd sneak the French fries before they're cooked, and that's disgusting.
Those are. I didn't mind when I was a kid. I would just eat a potato. That's fine.
What?
Yeah, potato.
I'd eat a tomato.
See, I couldn't
take a tomato, put a little salt and pepper on it.
Well, that's what I did with the potato.
Huh?
That's what I did with the potato.
Raw?
Yeah.
Like with the skin on? Still tastes like dirt?
No, you clean it. Yeah, I just dug it straight out of the ground. Just like Mom.
So if you don't know, we're referencing The Martian, where he gets trapped on Mars for like a year almost, or more than a year, forever. And all he was able to do is raise some potatoes, and he's lived on potatoes for months and months and months. That's all he ate, basically. Potatoes and random pills.
That's right. His Vicodin.
Yeah, whatever random pills.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
So, raw potatoes.
Yes.
Definitely better than raw fish, because I hate me some raw fish. Is it better than yogurt? Definitely better than yogurt, because I don't like yogurt, personally. It tastes weird to me. And is it better than honey buns? Nay.
Honey buns and heart attacks.
Honey buns are much better. I think that might block the mic. We're going to slide it in.
The mic is above.
Yeah, but
we're good.
It's between me and the mic.
Oh my goodness. Aim your voice up.
All right, raw potatoes.
Wait. The stockpile is better. You're going by better food, and you put stockpile.
I would much rather have a soda and a honey bun.
This is at least real and no preservatives.
Hey, this is my ranking. You want to do this? You call it the roar, and you can do your own ranking.
All right, so now this is gonna get exciting. I'll pee on.
Well, here's the thing.
How do we have?
Here's the thing. So, in some cultures, a lot of cultures, some cultures, back of the box doesn't match, by the way.
No.
In some cultures, fried insects are a thing. I don't know if butterflies or moths, butterflies have that same standard, but people eat like crickets and ants and things like that.
Caterpillars, why not caterpillars then?
But I'm going to go a different route. I'm not going that route. I'm not eating the butterflies. I am having the nectar that the butterflies eat.
Well,
the nectar that the butterflies...
Okay.
I don't know. What would nectar taste like?
The food of the gods.
Ambrosia?
Yes. Well, that's the drink of it.
Ambrosia seems like... Now let's take a little... Let's take a little...
Butterfly Go-Gurt. Yes.
Let's take a little diversion thing here.
Another one.
So you have ambrosia
and nectar.
And nectar. Nectar sounds like a liquid to me, right?
Well, I had it backwards.
It is ambrosia as a food. You had it backwards. You messed up.
I said I had it backwards.
You don't. Anyway, nectar. Nectar. I assume nectar is very sweet, very coin.
It's like sugar. I mean, it's
pure sugar. Like
I don't think so.
Like agave or
sure.
or I don't know what else is there that's liquid sugar.
Sugar cane,
liquid sugar cane. I don't know. Anyway, nectar.
Boil them, mash them.
Nectar. Very dense in calories, I would think. Very, very unnutritious because it's pure sugar. I would assume it's just pure calories. It doesn't have any nutritional value. Maybe it does. I don't know. But someday it may be honey, but not with butterflies. So nectar. Nectar is definitely better than raw fish. It's better. What was this one again? This was Go-Gurt. Definitely better than Go-Gurt. Not as good as a potato. So we're going to slide nectar in right here.
Interesting. Okay.
Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. One more.
Yeah, you have one more.
Let's do it.
You ready for your grand finale?
Oh,
I just realized what game it is.
Oh, dear. Am I afraid?
Arkwright.
Arkwright. so let's harken back to the 17th and 18th century. I have no idea where is this located. England. Let's see. Let's look it up. We're gonna look up potatoes,
pudding, roast goose. I'm thinking of A Christmas Carol. Anybody else?
17th century
machined processed food.
English food.
True, Coraloo. It is better than Pecunia non that for finally. Although the Romans had some good food.
Oh, you're not right. They use wild game. It's common. They lamb, meat pies. Meat pie done.
Ooh,
meat pie. So we're having some meat pie, some shepherd's pie, that sort of thing.
Okay.
That sounds delicious. My mouth is actually watering. But
you had dinner.
But the problem is, this is the beginning of the merchants era. So I would think there's a lot of diseases and stuff going around.
Diseased pie? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm thinking there's going to be some. You think of it today. You think about a meat pie today or a shepherd's pie today. It sounds delicious. But I think they got some probably back in the 17th century. They probably got some mystery meats in those pies. Some random.
You better know what you're putting into it. I would think it's probably fresher items.
You think?
Probably. No.
You think the meat pies are better in the 17th century than today?
If they
probably had to have a lot of preservatives and
I'm thinking fresh.
MSG
they just got
and GMO
exactly.
and
They
all
didn't have
sorts
any
of
of
stuff.
that. They didn't have any of that.
Mad cow disease.
They probably had that, but we don't know.
But we're just gonna go with just a generic shepherd's pie or a meat pie. That sounds delicious. I could eat one right now.
See?
Literally right now. First thing I thought of was when we went to New Zealand, those pies, those meat pies they had.
I'm so proud of them for a reason.
Oh, so
Yum.
good. So good. Meat pies. We're going to put first place. The industrial era, 17th century England, meat pie. All right. So, let's see. Go through the list.
Nice and gamey.
So we got, in first place, we got the meat/shepherd's pie, 17th century England. Then we got the Ho Hog Fest. Then we got the vending machine, the Diet Coke, honey bun,
heart attack,
chocolate chip, mama's cookie combo. We've got potatoes, raw potatoes, maybe a splash of ketchup, but we're running out of ketchup. And then we got nectar, it's just straight sugar, just like a pure sugar. Then we got yogurt. And a Capri Sun. Go-gurt and a Capri Sun.
And then raw fish.
And then raw fish to round out the list.
That's a fair ranking. I like that.
There you go.
What I'm getting from this is if there's any big city involved, you are with the to-go food of champions.
No, these guys, like I'm explaining this to you, these people have things to do. The thief and the stock guy are busy people.
That's fair.
They're busy people. There you go. There is the her. Ooh, I'm tired. Wears me out.
You always get word out doing those. It's so funny.
Show up. I don't know why I did that in the middle of the show.
I don't know. You're just working hard. You're working hard.
All right.
Soylent green pies. Where did this turn? What are you guys doing in the chat? This is wild.
All right, let's move on to the next segment.
All right, people, it is time for a 5 on the spot. So what we're going to do is you're going to give us a category or something, board game adjacent, whatever, that we're going to rank the top 5 of, the first things that come into our head, 5 on the spot. What are you feeling this evening? And of course, you should play along as well because it's fun, and it's fun to see what you guys fill up in the chat. So give us some reasons to rank something. What are we ranking tonight?
Kabuki Kid has a good point because just outside of Wall Street, I went there a couple of times.
Yeah.
They do have hot dogs things.
I was thinking that was the first thing I thought. It was the street vendor. The street vendor.
If you're on the trading floor, you don't have time to go out to the street.
The top 5 Go-Gurts.
You're losing millions of dollars to go get that piece of pizza. So I'm just saying.
Okay, there's some good ones tonight. Top 5 best board game names. Top 5 sequel movies better than the first movie.
That would take a while to think
That might take me a while to do, yeah. Top 5 heist movies. Ooh. Top 5 Go-Gurts. I don't know if I know 5 Go-Gurts. I know like the Go-Gurt.
I don't eat yogurt, so I can't say.
Top 5 games to eat food with.
Geeky makes a point. Not almost all transactions are online anymore. There's hardly people.
Fair enough. Anymore. So everybody's got their Mountain Dew and their
sitting in their lazy chair at home.
Right.
I don't know. Could you do heist movies? That one's tough.
I think so.
Top 5 movies you grew up. I see myself.
Ooh, top 5 movies you grew up watching.
Overproduced games. That's easy.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Hypnotoad.
That's easy.
That's a fun one.
Sequel's better than the original.
No, the movies. All the movie ones are intriguing.
Could it be? I don't know. That'd be tough. Meeple variations.
Donkeyple, like donkey.
Donkeyple.
Underproduced games. Ooh, that could be a whole can of worms.
That's all splatter games.
Fair enough.
Top 5 games with donkeys. All right, pick one.
Why do I have to pick? You guys picked so many good ones. Let's do
You want to do? Let's do a board game one because last time
let's do a board. Yeah, we haven't done a board game one in a while.
We didn't do a board game one last time.
Food to take camping. Ooh, Gardner, I love that. Top 5 hunters. Number
Catfish
1.
hunter. Got to be old to know that one.
Let's do a 5 places to be in cold weather. Ooh. Let's do the vending machine. What? Oh, you're looking at the chat. Sorry, give us a second. You guys went flying through and it moved some. I missed a couple. Oh, best board game names.
All right, let's do it. It's going to take me a little bit.
It's going to take a minute. You guys think of some too. Think of some too. Don't put it in the chat yet.
Best board game names. I like it.
But think of best board game names that are just, you just love them. And it doesn't, I mean, it's however you think about them too, right? It doesn't have to be, they have to be the silliest or something.
I have a couple already.
Best board game names. Gosh. It could be just fun to say too, right?
Alright. That's a good one. I got that one's good. I'm tending towards a theme.
Oh, you have a theme?
Yeah. These are 2 I thought of first. What else?
I know this is a... Ooh. This is tough. This is really tough.
Oh, I got another one. Alright, that's a good one. What else?
Dang it. This is tough, you guys.
I've got some good ones, I think. We're looking around for
I know,
inspiration.
I'm trying to get inspiration because I like silly names. I like ones that are just fun to say. Like there's...
Alright, that's a pretty good one.
This is tough. This is actually tough for me.
I've already got 5. I want to see if there's any ones that pop out to me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got my 5.
I may need to make a quick run down the hall.
It's all crappy games.
Listen, that is not true.
I got my 5. Alright, I'm going to go with 1.
You ranking them now?
Yep. 2.
Very cool.
3. 5. I got them. I'm done.
Wow, are you really?
Yes.
I suck.
Done!
Alright, I've got...
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Neutral. I didn't think of that one. Oh, you're number 5. I like that one. How many you got?
4. I know I'm zoning
How about
out.
Papillon?
I thought about that one. There's that one. There's...
List all the T games. Yeah, those are all good names.
I thought about those because those are really fun to say. I really like those. But then I was like, oh, that's the obvious answer. I'm trying not to be too obvious.
Come on, just pick something.
All right, fine. All right, I got them.
Who's going first?
Mine are probably boring to people, but
Then you go first, then.
Don't care.
Oh, Dead Reckoning. That's a great one.
I was actually thinking about that one. Also, that's my number 6. So my number 5 is Shazam.
That's a good one.
I like saying that. It's just fun. It's that silly wizard game where you're throwing stuff at each other and it's just last man standing.
That is a good one.
Shazam!
My number 5, poetry for Neanderthals.
I thought about that one too. I was like, it's silly.
Poetry for Neanderthals.
It's so much fun. Okay, my number 4 is cubitos. I don't know why. I always thought it was fun to say cubitos.
Cubitos. Boop's a good one.
Boop's cute.
Number 4, merchants of the dark road.
Love it. Love it. My number 3, I don't know. It's kind of board game adjacent, but hot potato. Come on, you guys you played hot potato. It's kind of like throw burrito or something, right? Which also is a really fun name, by the way. Hot potato. You didn't have a little hot potato thingy?
My number 3, UgTech.
Love it. Love it. My number 2, Orléans. Because I like to say that because you're like, Orleans, and I say, no, it's Orléans.
Orleans. My number 2, Tyrants of the Underdark.
Beautiful, beautiful. My number 1, Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Which is trumped by
Il
Lorenzo Il Magnifico.
We love saying that one. That's like when what's-his-face was playing for the Rangers. We'd always say Salta la Macchia.
Salta la Macchia.
We loved saying his last name. It was the greatest last name ever. I always think of that when we say Lorenzo Il Magnifico. Yeah, I should have thought of that one first thing. That's a great one.
All right, that is our 5 on the spot. There's some good ones in the thing.
Yes, Uno
Ultimate,
Honey
Honey Buzz,
Fury of Dracula. Yes,
I thought about that one. Shadows over Camelot.
Exploding kittens. Kittens in a blender. I forgot about
Kittens
that game.
in a blender.
Forgot all about that game.
Or Poop.
Eat Poop You Cat.
No, there's a game called Poop.
Oh yeah, and Pooh.
Pooh. It's called Pooh. It's not Poop.
We played
Pooh.
that stupid game too.
All right, let's move on.
Oh my gosh.
Before the Pooh jokes start.
No,
I
refuse.
It's a new. We've done this segment. This is the 3rd time we've done the segment. It finally has an intro video.
What? Yes.
Through the Cracks.
Ooh, okay, so what's the premise for this one again?
So Through the Cracks is a game that, for whatever reason, we haven't played, that we probably should have played, or we considered playing, but we never got around to playing it, or we just keep missing opportunities to play it, and blah, blah.
Fair.
So, this one is, the game is almost a placeholder for an entire series of games. That is Ticket to Ride. Because we've only played Ticket to Ride. We've never played any of the other maps. We haven't played any of the other variations other than we've played the New York one. The little New York one. That's the only one. We've played none of the other tickets.
There's so many
maps.
I'll go get that.
We've only played Ticket to Ride. And we love it so much we bought the 10th anniversary edition or whatever it is. I think it's the 10th anniversary. So we have the big giant 10th anniversary edition, and we played this many times.
We have,
but
love it.
I have reached for and considered playing many times. Where is it? This one, Ticket to Ride Europe.
Yes, that is one that we definitely need to try.
So
for sure,
we've never played any of the other Ticket to Rides, and Ticket to Ride Europe is one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated, Ticket to Ride game. Because it tricks it up. So beyond the normal Ticket to Ride stuff, you have stuff like train stations, and you have
I didn't realize
you have tunnels, and you have little ferry boats and junk like that. Supposedly, I've never played it, so I don't know. This is just what I kind of read. But Ticket to Ride Europe also has a 10th anniversary edition as well. So I want to get it played. For whatever reason, we always, when we go to play Ticket to Ride, we just play the base game. We've never played anything else.
We just like it. It's just one of those, I don't know.
And it's highly rated. It's like 150 or 160 on Board Game Geek.
You don't count. We don't count. Technically, isn't 1910 an expansion?
It's an expansion.
It's just making the cards better. Really.
Ticket to Ride Europe is a completely different game.
No, I know, but I mean, you said no expansions with this, but 1910.
That's not an expansion.
Yeah,
it's just bigger cards.
Yeah, I went to see Nordic countries. I was curious
about
that one too. There's so many different maps, and we've never.
And variations and things we've never played anything else other than the base game with the little 1910 expansion.
You know, it's funny because Coralie was talking about how there's always with the maps, like the other maps, just some other rule too that makes them unique. It's kind of like the pandemics, all the different pandemic games.
Very much so.
And we've done so many of those, but for whatever reason, we've left Ticket to Ride alone this whole time.
Never, ever again. Other than that little, the quick little New York version. I think there's another version like London or something. There's another quick version.
That's cool. I loved that. That was a really fun.
It was a fun little
version.
game.
I really liked
it made
that.
me want to play the real game
again. Right.
So, that's it. So that's kind of. In fact, it was on my to be played list for
Dice Tower. Oh,
BG
dear.
Spring and Dice Tower East this year, both.
It's gonna happen,
and it never got off the shelf.
So what's your favorite Ticket to Ride map? Like, put it in the chat. I'm curious because whatever one seems to be the most intriguing to everybody, that's the one we should try first.
Everything I hear, Ticket to Ride Europe is the best one.
You guys agree with that?
I don't know. Oh yeah, so there's lots of different little.
Holy cow!
So yeah,
that's so cool.
I'm behind the times.
We are behind the times. It really has slipped through. Nordic. You really like Nordic, Michael? That's cool. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting there's that Africa.
There's tons of them. There's so many. Yeah, I've heard there's a stock market one too.
How have you not somehow gotten to that one?
I don't know.
All of the ones.
I don't know how we. I don't know how we haven't played more because we've played Ticket to Ride dozens of times probably.
Right.
But not any of the other versions for whatever reason.
Points for loops in the India one. Interesting. I like that.
Yeah. So
these sound really fun.
Everybody's saying something different. So.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought there might be universally you guys would be like, oh, blah 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 is the best. And like, yeah, everyone in bandwagon on it, but everyone's like, no, I like this one, something different. I love that.
So there you go. That's Through the Cracks, Ticket to Ride. We've only played the base game. That's it. I haven't played anything else.
Trogdor does ask a good question. You all that have tried the different things, are the versions all that different, or is it just slightly? Oh, we had a Markland. Yeah.
Ticket to Ride. Zug.
Yep. That's one thing I always thought was cool. The German teacher had the German version of it in her classroom. The Zug.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
She,
them, she did.
Whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Them. Yeah, so we do love our little 10th anniversary edition.
That is so much fun.
Giant
it's so pretty.
board and beautiful pieces.
I love the little tins that each of the train sets are in. So you play slightly differently, different rules, a little bit different feels. Okay. Oh, cool. The Asia one you play with a partner. Oh, Hunter won't like that one.
We're never going to play that one.
I'll play it.
Anyway.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you picked that one because I did not. I just thought they were different maps. I didn't realize there was like so much more.
They play differently. I mean, it's not. You still.
Cool.
At their heart, from my understanding,
well, yeah,
it's the same. You take cards, you build routes, kind of thing. But
it's the same thing with like the pandemic games and stuff. But again, like you said, each one has its own flavor to it. I love that. That's really cool. Learn something new every day, peeps.
All right. I think that's just about going to do it for tonight, folks. We get through our little agenda. We're kind of a little ahead of schedule, a few minutes ahead of schedule. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping. So, 1 week from tonight, we're going to do a top 10.
I'm excited. This is going to be fun.
Last week, I put up a poll of for you guys to vote on to pick what top 10s you want, and the top 2 tied. So last week we did top 10 ridiculous games, and
in quite a ridiculous
and
way.
Tied with that in the poll was top 10 adventure games. Adventure games. So if you go out on Board Game Geek, and click on the category adventure, you get a ton of games, which I would not consider adventure games.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
So I'm narrowing it down to games that feel like an adventure game. So there's like exploration, there's risk, there's danger, there's things like that. Because like all the sandbox games are considered adventure games. I wouldn't consider Zaya an adventure game.
Really? Why not?
Personally.
Is it because it doesn't feel adventurous to
correct.
you? That's what you're going for?
Needs to be a sense of exploring and danger, and there is that in Zaya, but
there is.
You're in a ship, so it doesn't feel adventure-y to me, I guess. I don't know. it's just me.
Do you even Star Trek?
This is just me. Just me. I don't feel like I'm going. Star Trek doesn't feel like an adventure game to me.
I'm talking about Star Trek in general. You're in a spaceship. That doesn't feel adventurous to you?
Now, when they beam down to the planet, explore the planet, then that feels adventurous to me. Is that just me?
That's just you.
Is it just me?
That is just
It's just
you.
me? Is this me? So it's going to promote all kinds of wonderful discussion.
I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Top 10 adventure games.
Okay.
1 week from tonight.
That's going to be exciting.
Which will be August 15th. Well,
Good grief.
Unless you're in like New Zealand. Then it's August 16th. Or you're past the international date line.
Wait, what is time anyway?
Ticket to ride. All right.
No,
that is it for tonight,
I can't wait
folks.
to talk about adventure games.
Yeah, that's it. It was fun. It was a blasty blast. So we'll see you again 1 week from tonight for top 10 adventure games.
Adventure games is gonna be exciting.
Which some are gonna be more adventuresome than others.
Spurs fan, you're moving to McKinney?
Yeah.
Yo, that's awesome!
Yeah, that's Minnie's 15 minutes away from us.
Let's go!
All
right, peeps.
Let's find the
Y'all
buttons.
have a good night.
Let's find the
Take
buttons
care.
and stuff.
And
I still got Ticket to Ride on the screen.
You do.
What the heck?
Fire the IT guy.
What the
Same
heck?
bat channel. You know
What
it.
the heck? All right,
know
we're
it.
out of here, folks. We'll see you in the lobby.
See you in a week.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.